Namaskar, yogi. Welcome to your yoga practice. We are officially in Virgo season, the sign of the cosmic perfectionist. And today we'll be doing a practice to align with this energy. Virgo is an earth sign that is very focused on the earthly human body. Virgo energy is known for attending to health and wellness, and in fact, many Virgos work in the professional world of health and wellness. They might be nurses or doctors, chiropractors, anything that tends to deal with the body. There are also a lot of Virgos in the world of education. We see a lot of Virgos become teachers and professors, more on the teacher side, usually with younger children, because Virgos love to organize chaos. They love to clean up messes. They love to get everything back into more structure. And what better opportunity to do that than with messy, chaotic, unorganized children, helping to mold them into these little organized, structured adult human beings that can fully function on their own. Virgo energy loves to follow steps and learn how to do things through instruction or direction, and they do have an independent nature. So even though there's this codependency within to need help learning things or to need to be given the guidance on how to do things, there is also an energy of being able to learn how to do it so that they can do it on their own. One of the most common questions that I get approached with from my students and my clients is, what do I do at home? How do I know what to do in my practice at home? It is probably one of the most challenging things about having a home yoga practice when we don't have a teacher to guide us or somebody with more knowledge to guide us. We have trouble putting it all together. Perhaps you're not good at knowing what comes next in a sequence or in a typical sequence of poses. A teacher is there to guide you. When you're at home, what can you do to enhance your yoga practice? Well, the answer that I always give is to simply move your spine all 6 ways and see where that takes you. Virgo energy is all about alignment. They love the structure of life as much as the structure of their own body. In our yoga practice, we can focus on the alignment of our spine to help align with that Virgo focus. We also know in the yoga world that we're only as young and as healthy as our spine. So it should be the place that we focus the most. It is the central axis of our body. It's also the home to our main energy centers known as the 7 chakras, or maybe you believe in more chakras than that there, but the 7 main chakras on that main Sushumna Nadi, those are related not only to energetic feelings and emotions that we go through, but also they are connected to different hormonal centers. They're connected to different nerve bundles. They're also connected to different physical places in the body. So when we focus on our spine in our yoga practice, we're actually connecting to everything else in our physical and our energetic body. Now, here's one thing to think about when you do focus on your spine. The neck moves independently of the spine. So whenever we work on moving our spine, we also need to work on moving our neck. And when we focus on those 2 main places in the body, we will essentially connect to everything else. Today in our practice, in the spirit of Virgo season, we will focus on aligning our spine by moving it all 6 ways. That's front and back, side to side, and twists. The same thing with our neck. We will move it all 6 ways so that we are achieving our most optimal range of motion within this central channel of our body. Now from there, you might notice a better posture, or you just might feel more energetically attuned at the end of your practice. Either way, we know that by focusing on our spine, we are focusing on our overall wellness, which is something that Virgo energy definitely approves of. Today we will start our practice in mountain pose, Tadasana, and I would like you to join me there. So go ahead and make your way up to standing. Find your feet underneath your hips, your toes facing forward, and I will meet you in this posture at the front of your mat so that we can begin our practice today. Take time to really ground into your standing posture. Maybe take a moment to rock back and forth, side to side. Maybe pick up the toes, really spread them out, set them back down for better grounding, or flex and move through those ankles so that you can root down firmly through your heels. Once you feel settled into the feet, maybe roll the shoulders back and down a few times, aligning over the hips, finding your supportive posture, maybe starting to settle with palms forward. When you feel ready, close the eyes, continue to stand here in this mountain pose. Take a moment to bring more attention to yourself. Notice the legs, notice the joint spaces of the hips and the knees. Let them be soft. Let the hips and the glutes relax. Let the shoulders relax. Let the upper body sink down to the earth. Feel this deep connection of feet rooted in, and maybe notice if you're leaning to the inside or outside of your feet, maybe to the toes or the heels. Can you find center over each arch? Can you also find the center in between your feet and legs? Can you equally distribute your weight between left and right? Can you imagine a line from your tailbone directly down in between your legs, all the way down to the center of the earth? Earth element ruling strongly with this Virgo season now. Let yourself connect back in. As much as the lower body is connected, the upper body is relaxed. Maybe breathe a little deeper, sink into your exhales, move out of your mind into your body. Maybe also notice your breath moving up and down your spine, center of focus for your practice today. Really nourish your chakras with new prana, life force energy you receive with each breath in. With every breath out, surrender anything you need to let go of. Give it to the earth. Let it be recycled, used for good elsewhere. Take a few more moments to ground, release, connect, maybe set other intentions for your practice. Can you just start to breathe a little deeper? Moving into the front, the back, the sides of your body, all the way around. Really feeling that expansion. Same with your exhale, feel the softening all the way around. Take one more deep breath, and with eyes closed, turn your gaze towards the earth. Gently blink your eyes open, adjusting back to the light. When you're ready, inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead. Join at the top. Exhale, pull back down gently to your heart. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, pulling through. And from here, we'll just relax arms by our sides for a moment and prepare for a standing fold. Bend the knees if you need to. Start to roll gently forward, leaning into it. Now, as you do this, really notice the weight. You want to start sinking more towards your toes now, even if it's just a little bit. Also, gently bend the knees if you need to release tension on low back. If you need more of a stretch, straighten the legs. Or draw navel to spine deeply and lean forward, hinging from the waist. If you have anything going on with your eyes, sinuses, maybe you have a headache, some sort of pressure, look out instead of letting the head go. Just be mindful in your practice today. Really pay attention to the body. Let's take one more breath here to decompress. And on your next inhale, can you lift up halfway, looking out with a flat back, a long neck. Take another breath in here. Exhale, release down a little deeper into that fold. And gently step out, making your way to a seat, either on your knees, or if that's not comfortable for you, sit a different way. We're gonna work into our neck now. First, just looking right and left, keeping the rest of our body soft and relaxed. Trying to only let movement come from neck and head. And let's do one more each way. Once you feel balanced out, start looking up and down with the breath. Inhale as you look up. Exhale as you look down. Continue to move in this way. Really opening back of neck and head. Opening chest and throat. One more each way. And then leave your chin at chest. Roll one ear towards the shoulder. Back down through your chest to the other side. Making half circles each way, side to side. Maybe you pause at a certain place or change the angle to open more. Take a few more breaths here. Once you feel balanced, return to neutral. Maybe take a few shoulder rolls back, down, and away. And then slowly work into your tabletop, hands and knees. Spreading fingers wide, wrists under shoulders, toes tucked, knees under hips. We're starting with our cat-cow. Inhale for the cow to look out or up. Let the belly drop with air. Exhale, flatten your feet, round your spine, look under, tuck your tailbone towards your chin for cat. Inhale for the cow, looking out or up, maybe stretching the throat or even moving eyes up into the forehead. Exhale, round, really press into the ground to get that stretch through your spine. Continue to move with your breath a few more rounds. Let's do one more each way. Once you finish with that cat back, return to neutral spine, and we'll go side to side again. So we start to tuck the toes, move one hip towards the shoulder, one shoulder towards the hip, really cinching the waist. And then move to the other side, finding that stretch, and start working side to side here in these hip swings. You don't have to necessarily breathe in a rhythm. Just feel like you're wagging your tail. This is great for loosening up tight sacrum, low back, places around the tailbone or the glutes. Let's do maybe one more each way. Once you're balanced out, return to neutral. Take your right foot behind and over to the left. Set your toes down as you extend. Look around your left shoulder towards your foot. Find a deeper side bend. Really breathe into the right side. Maybe your right knee and thigh lift higher. Maybe you press your right heel back more. Take an inhale. Exhale, return to center. Move it to the other side. Left foot over to the right. Cinching that right side to stretch your left side. Breathe deeply. Try to create more space. One more deep breath to press. And return back to your tabletop. Now just take your right foot directly back in behind. Press back through your heel. Begin to walk your left fingertips out on the ground and keep everything rooted in. Find this nice cross body stretch, reaching as far as you can, keeping your back flat, wrapping around your core, pressing your heel away. Take one more breath. Exhale, return to tabletop, switch it out, left leg, right hand. Work with the breath. Work with the press of grounded knee and hand. How much stretch can you create across your spine? Deep inhale. Exhale, return to tabletop. Now let your chin come down again and let's just find those half circles, ears to shoulders, one more time. Pressing strong, wrapping around the core, keeping your flat back. One more breath here each way. Once you return to center, find your first downward facing dog. Tucking toes, lifting hips, bending the knees again if you need to, just like that forward fold. Or maybe looking out if you have some sort of pressure or something going on with eyes or head. You're just moving this down dog around, maybe walking or pedaling out. Still keeping navel, drawing gently to spine, supporting your low back, creating length. Take another breath here and work into some stillness in your dog. Deep inhale. Exhale, start coming back down to that tabletop. Keep your toes tucked. Reach your right arm out and up. Work into your open twist. And see if you can create a little bit more space here, twisting through the hips, the low back, the mid back, upper back, shoulders, the arm presses back, even the neck twists more. Inhale first, exhale, thread the needle coming under. Relaxing either to your elbows or maybe you can reach on through, resting head or ear to the earth. Really let your right side relax. Left side can explore. So maybe left hand presses into the ground more, deepening your twist. Maybe it reaches overhead. You could also take your left hand around your back, and if you can wrap tight enough, you can tuck your hand into your right thigh. Maybe you just look up more and behind you. Deep breath here. Exhale, unwind, back to tabletop. Reset, then take your left arm out and up, open twist. Just one or two breaths to create more space. Really press with it, really twist. Inhale, exhale, thread under. And start to ground in, relax left side, explore through the right. It might want to do the same thing as the left side did, or it might want to do something different. Listen to your body, give yourself what you need today in your practice. One more deep breath in and out. Make your way back to your tabletop. And we're gonna go to a plank pose on the knees first, just walking out, finding a long spine, shifting forward, wrapping around the core, really pressing in. And then chaturanga down on the knees, so keep shifting forward, elbows tight, shoulders back, lower down, release. Press into upward facing dog. We'll pause here for a moment. Lifting navel, lifting the heart, letting hips drop forward. Maybe we look up to stretch the throat or roll those eyes back into the forehead again. Shoulders and chest really open, and maybe you even press into the tops of the feet, lifting the knees and thighs. Don't let the glutes squeeze if you do. Take an inhale, exhale, flip over into your down dog, and breathe in that dog. Find more stillness once you arrive. Really focus on the alignment of the pose. Feel your chest sinking towards your thighs. Feel your triceps rolling underneath. Feel your head relax or slightly look out if you need to modify. Even if the heels aren't touching, let's just encourage them to move back and down towards the earth as the hips lift up and back. One more breath here. Start walking your hands back towards your toes. Slowly roll up to standing, stacking your spine. Find your alignment. Roll your shoulders a few times back, down, and away. Adjusting into your Tadasana, your mountain pose. And once you're ready, align in your posture. Let your chin fall back down to your chest. You're just going to hold it here now. Breathe into the back of your neck, your head, maybe your upper back. Wherever you're holding the tension, let yourself soften. Deep breaths. When you're ready, slowly realign, looking forward. Layer your hands over your chest, anchor yourself, look up, move your neck and head around from there. You might even want to move your jaw around if that feels good. Just continue to breathe. And slowly release, bring it all back down. We're moving into a side bend. Inhale, reach both arms overhead. Exhale, let your left arm fall, right arm reaches over. Really let the left side relax. Right palm is facing forward. We're trying to open our ribs to the sky. Maybe the gaze looks up, maybe it's down, maybe it's forward. Maybe you experiment the longer you hold. Really reach away from the hips. Take an inhale. Exhale, return to center. When you're ready, inhale, both arms up. Exhale, right arm down. Left arm reaches over. Breathe into your side bend. Exploring the gaze. Maybe pressing to create a little bit more space. Deep breath in. Exhale, return to center. Now we're going to reach both arms up. Inhale. And exhale, just let those shoulders or elbows drop back more. Try to move the thumbs back behind the ears and press through the heels if you start to squeeze your glutes. Lift your navel to heart. Really open up here in this standing crescent moon. Take an inhale. Exhale, return to center. Let your arms come down. And we're just gonna swing it out side to side. Elephant trunk swings, also known as Ganesh or Ganesha pose. Moving everything out of the way and maybe even tapping each side of ourselves in a couple of different locations. This is a great way to harmonize the brain if things are a little chaotic right now. Bring everything back into the body, more awareness. When you're ready, start to slow it all down. And we're going to meet at the front of our mat. Take a deep breath overhead when you're ready. Join the palms, exhale, move through the heart, flow all the way down into Uttanasana, standing fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, half fold or half lift. Exhale, release a little deeper, leaning in. Now make your way back out to your plank pose. Maybe it's on the knees like before. Maybe it's all the way out and up into the fuller version. Wherever you are, check in with your elbows. Make sure the insides of your elbows, they're facing the center of your mat. They're almost looking at each other. Really press to support your shoulders, round like a mini cat back. Press your heels away from you, stretching your lower body. And lengthen, reach out through the crown of your head, through your collarbones, through your neck. And then inhale, and the exhale, shift forward, roll into it, lower into your chaturanga. Inhale into upward facing dog. Exhale into downward facing dog. From here, we're going to bend our right knee, press the left heel down. Just feel that release through the left side. Maybe you feel it all the way up to your shoulder. Maybe you just feel it in the lower body. Take a deep breath and switch over. Noticing the shift, noticing what you feel on this side. Inhale. Exhale, ground both heels equally, really pressing back at your center again. And slowly make your way towards the top of your mat. Slowly roll up to standing. Take a deep breath overhead. Hands to heart. We'll do it again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, pass through your heart and fold down, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, release. Find your plank, stepping out. Ground into your plank with an inhale. Exhale, roll through chaturanga. Inhale into up dog. Exhale into down dog. Pressing and holding that down dog. This time, take your right leg up to a three-legged dog. Notice the hips and how they want to open. We want to roll that right hip down. Maybe flex your foot to roll your big toe towards your left leg. Keep sinking back. Maybe lift a little higher on your next inhale. Exhale, lower down. Switch to the left side, three-legged dog. Make the adjustments with your hips. Maybe flexing your foot. Really pressing right heel down. Lift a little higher on your inhale. Exhale, lower down. Start walking up to the top of your mat. Roll out to standing. Deep breath overhead. Hands to heart. Let's do that sun salutation again. Inhale overhead. Exhale, fold. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, release, stepping out to plank as you ground into the plank. Inhale. Exhale, roll forward, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time, left leg lifts up, three-legged dog, but flex your foot, bend your knee, kick over your hip here. Feel that opening. Really try to lift your back leg as you're kicking over. Keep sinking your chest to create space. Maybe you're relaxing your head and looking under in a little bit of a twist towards the left side. Maybe you're just relaxing your head straight down. Take a breath. Lower back into your dog. Move to the other side. Right leg lifts up. We bend our knee. We flex our foot. We kick over. Maybe relaxing and looking under. Maybe not. Really lifting the back leg, making that hip open up. Deep breath. Lower down gently. Make your way towards the top of your mat. Roll up to standing. Take your breath overhead. Hands to heart. Relax down by your side for just a moment. We're going to do one more round of this Surya Namaskar A, and the reason that we're doing sun salutations today is because they ignite our inner drive to show up to ourselves, to be in good ritual with hygiene, health, and wellness, to be in our practices that support our health and wellness, that support our energetic attunement and alignment. Every time that we do sun salutation, we work with our core, which encourages us to show up on a regular basis, but we also work with our whole spine. We are igniting every single energy center here, and that connects to the rest of the energy centers in our body. So as you flow through this last sun salutation, really honor each pose and movement for what it can give you today. helping you to come back into that energetic and physical alignment. Let's begin. Inhale overhead. Exhale, fold through. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release to plank. Inhale first. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Pause here. You're gonna walk your feet back into a squat. Turn the toes and knees to the corners. Walk hands back as hips lower. Maybe your squat is on your elbows. Maybe you go a little higher in the hands, or maybe you go lower. Maybe the heels are lifted. Maybe they're grounded. Maybe your hands are on the ground for support. Maybe they're up somewhere else. Malasana can have a variety of options. Find what works for you to open. Really sink your hips and tailbone. Feel that opening in low back, but also through the rest of the body. So the jaw, the shoulders, everything is relaxed. Moving to the earth. Take one more deep breath here. Walk your way out to your downward facing dog again. Once you feel grounded in your dog, walk your hands and feet to the center of your mat. Slowly roll up to standing, stacking your vertebrae back into your posture. Let's go with 3 breaths. Inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Finding our center, grounding back in. We'll work on our balance in tree pose, Vrksasana, starting with your right leg open through your left side. Begin to place hands where you can balance, foot where you'd like to balance, tapping out if you need to, settling above or below the knee, maybe modifying on the ground. Lots of options here, lots of different trees in the world. Maybe you adjust your hands for these last few breaths. Feel the single leg mountain pose, balancing over your right arch. Finding the center between that open tree. Inhale. Exhale, release. Great job. Work to the other side. Open your tree. Find what works on this side. It might be different. Explore it. Maybe the hands want to do something different as well. Find your grounding through left leg, left foot, through the steadiness of your breath. Everything is still relaxed down the shoulders, the hips, your jaw, your face, everything. Doing great. Take a deep breath. Make your way back down. Good. Find your mountain pose again. Inhale, sweep overhead. Exhale, release and fold. Stay at the bottom. Let go. Let yourself decompress. Maybe notice how this feels compared to the beginning of your practice. How much space can you create? Slowly roll back up to your mountain pose, stacking your spine, rolling your shoulders a few times if you need to. Settle back into your Tadasana. When you're ready, close your eyes. Again, notice how it feels compared to the beginning when you stood here. Breathe and compare how it feels to breathe now. Notice your energy, notice your mind, notice your focus, notice your posture. Notice the way you center or don't center. Noticing everything without judgment, just bringing in more awareness, call to attention. Noticing yourself. Take 1 or 2 more breaths. When you're ready, turn your gaze down as you blink your eyes open, adjust to the light. Inhale, sweep up, looking forward or up with the hands. Exhale, pull the hands through the heart, down into your fold, letting go. At the bottom, inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, release deeper. Slowly make your way out to a seat. And we'll transition with our legs out in front of us, about hip distance, sitting tall in staff pose. Once you find your posture, flex your feet. If you need more, lean towards your feet, really hinging from the waist and hips. Mindful not to roll your shoulders forward. If they're doing that, maybe just take your hands behind, but maintain this nice flat back the deeper you go. You do this by drawing navel into the spine deeper. It's not forceful, it's not a sucking in, it's just a gentle wrapping into center, drawing into the spine. Really reach out of your neck and head even. Move the crown of your head closer toward your toes. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, slowly release the feet, relax, slide your hands behind you, fingers towards your body or out to the sides. Press and open up from here. Lifting navel and heart now, maybe arching the spine a little bit. You can even start to stretch through your throat, your chest. Just don't let your head fall all the way back. Keep some strength in your neck. Take a deep breath. Return to neutral. Work on a side bend. Right arm reaches overhead. Left arm walks out as far as you'd like to go. Keep your ribs open, not rounding forward. Keep your palm forward as you reach overhead. Gaze can explore. Hips press away from hands. Inhale. Exhale, release, switch to the other side. Noticing what you discover here. Take your inhale. Exhale, return to center. Hug your right knee in. Get nice and tall here. Really squeeze your leg in tight. When you can't go any farther, wrap your left hand around your leg. Right hand reaches back for a twist. We want to relax our right leg as much as we can. No resistance here. Really pull it in tight. Keep working to twist from the ground up, looking to the right. Your twist should always lengthen your spine, never compress. One more breath. As you unwind, let your knee fall open. Tuck your foot in closely to your inner thigh. Flex your left foot and start to fold down towards your toes. Again, with this flat back, and be mindful not to rotate open. Really try to get the right side to move down towards the mat, or even down towards opposite leg and foot. Continue to breathe deeply, reaching out. Slowly work your way out of that. Switch it out. Right leg long, left knee comes in nice and close. Get yourself tall. Right arm wraps, left arm reaches back. Find the twist. Sitting nice and tall. You might notice one twist is more accessible than the other. That is normal. Deep breath. As you unwind, let your knee fall open. Tuck your foot into that head to knee pose, flexing your foot as you fold. Janu Shirshasana. Take a deep breath. Slowly come out of that. Extend both legs long. Interlace your hands. Flip overhead. Just keep reaching, rooting in through your sitting bones. Mindful not to shrug the shoulders. Let them relax. Bend the elbows for space. One more inhale. Exhale, gently release. Find your feet together, legs wide, Baddha Konasana, bound to ankle pose or butterfly legs. And get in nice and tight here with the heels. This may be enough. If you need more, lean in with that flat back. Continuing to reach out through your neck and head. all the way through your body. Inhale first. As you exhale and release, slide the feet out slightly so you can take hold of your legs. We're going to do seated cat-cow. Inhale as you arch and open. Exhale as you hold on, round, lean back. Continue to work with your breath each way, finding more space. Let's do one more. Each way, each breath. From here, slide the feet out just a little bit further, more of a diamond shape now, and start to trace around your legs in hip circles, working out any tension in your low back, your spine, anywhere else you need it. If you'd like to add the breath, inhale as you come forward, exhale as you circle back. Make sure that you also circle both directions, balancing out the energy, staying fair to both sides. Maybe one or two more circles, and then slowly make your way down to your spine. Hug your knees to chest once you arrive, and you'll begin to roll your head left and right a few times, working everything out here. Once you feel balance, return to center. Hug your left leg into chest, right leg goes long. Feet are relaxed, shoulders are relaxed, the shoulder blades are grounded. If you need to loosen the grip on your leg to help relax, go ahead and adjust. Just let yourself find length in your spine here. Breathe into that length of your spine. Deep breath, and slowly guide your knee across your body to the right in a single leg twist. Left arm reaches out to anchor you. Right hand can stay on your leg assisting the twist, or maybe it just reaches out and relaxes as well. Also look away from your twist and knee, getting your neck involved with that space. Just starting to open up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, slowly unwind. Let your left leg go long. Right knee hugs into chest. Loose and relaxed here. Long spine. Breathing through the spine. Really letting gravity take over. Slowly guide yourself into a single leg twist, knee over to the left. Right arm reaching out as you twist and look away. Maybe assisting or just relaxing both arms out. Letting gravity take over. Legs are heavy. One more deep breath in. Exhale, return to center. Hug your knees to chest. And then move into happy baby. So knees are wide, feet kick up with their flexion through the ankles. We take hold on the outsides of the legs, maybe the ankles, maybe the feet. Wherever you're holding, just open up as you rock side to side, getting a nice massage on your spine. One more each way. Once you feel balanced, take your feet up towards the ceiling or the sky. Start to flex and point, and then roll your ankles around in circles. This pose is super beneficial for our health, our wellness. It's anti-aging. It supports our lymphatic system. It encourages more rest. It helps with circulation. Helps to get extra fluids and lactic acid out of our lower body. And the Virgo energy loves anything that promotes health and wellness. So just let yourself be inverted here for a moment. We don't have to be upside down on our hands or our heads or our shoulders, our forearms even. We can just be in this relaxed waterfall posture, letting all the stress roll off of us as we decompress. When you're ready, bend your knees, hands on your kneecaps, guide your knees away in a circle and then back in again, continuing to circle, massaging out your low back. Just getting a nice release here, activating vagus nerve, encouraging more rest, digest, reproduction, relaxation, safety and survival happening with ease. Make sure you circle both directions. And feel free to do anything else that you need to as you prepare for your final resting pose. When you're ready to move into your Shavasana, start to relax. Maybe you're on your back, maybe you're on your side. If that's not comfortable to lay on your back, you could also lay on your belly. Find a place where you can be really open. If you are on your back, really spread your feet to the corners of your mat. Let yourself open up with the arms, the chest, maybe roll the shoulders under more to open your heart. Close your eyes once you feel ready. Let yourself deepen your breath. Maybe you let exhales get longer than inhales, moving you even more into that parasympathetic nervous system response, helping you to let go of stress, clear the mind. Let your systems work in more order and harmony. This is also a time when we absorb the benefits of our practice, when we let our mind and body reflect on what we did and begin to integrate it all into the promotion of more strength, more flexibility, more inner peace, more attunement and alignment, more overall wellness. Let yourself simply be here, just allowing yourself to relax more and more. Start with the spine. Feel yourself relaxed through your spine, connected in, heavy. Also through your neck, the back of your head. Continuing that sensation through the skull, through the muscles of the face, down through neck, throat, shoulders, upper body. Continue to relax through the center of your body and your core. Also soften through the sides of your body. Relax your spine one vertebrae at a time, all the way down. When you reach the lower parts of your spine, really sink into your hips. Release tension through your lower body. Soften your legs, your glutes, your feet, your toes.
eventually leading to full relaxation. Give yourself permission to rest in this space of non-doing just a little longer, honoring the stillness, honoring this part of your practice, letting it be just as important as the rest of what you just did. Begin to gently come back and more aware of your body. Take a moment to stretch through the fingers and toes with eyes closed. Or maybe breathe a little deeper with more control. Eventually work your arms away from your body or reach all the way overhead. Feel a full body stretch. Continue to breathe with your body expanded. Take one more deep breath in. On your exhale, bring your knees to your chest. Wrap yourself around your legs. Give yourself a nice squeeze to open your spine, open your chakras. And when you're ready, roll to the side of your choice. Gently press up to a comfortable seat. Opening the eyes if you need to, but settling back in with your eyes closed once you're ready. Begin to find supportive posture. Maybe roll the shoulders back down and away again. Bring your hands together at your heart space once you're ready, and continue to just take a moment to check back in. Notice your breath. Notice your body. Notice the relationship between the two. Notice your mind, your energy, and just notice how you feel from the practice that you did today. Maybe you still need to breathe away some tension or distractions or blockages of energetic flow, and if so, do that now. Otherwise, continue to simply ground in and reflect on all that you did. Notice how you feel different now compared to the beginning of your practice. Whenever you feel ready, begin to lift your heart to your head and bow your head toward your heart, sealing in a gesture of gratitude to show thanks for our bodies and breath, for this practice, for this time to focus on more alignment as well as energetic attunement. Being thankful for the time to focus on ourselves, our health, our wellness, our bodies, and our earth energy. We'll seal in all gratitude with 3 deep cleansing breaths. With eyes closed, inhale, sweep arms overhead, join at the top. Open mouth, exhale as you pull to the heart. 2 more times. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.